Lizzie is coming soon. Whether you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned to Summer's Room. Lizzie is coming soon. Whether you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned to Summer's Room. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Summer, your host with the most of Summer's Room, and we are live and ready to do a little recap. I don't know if I want to call this a recap or a reaction or whatever, because it's really like a response to something that came to my inbox. So I guess it's like a reaction and a recap. We're going to put it all together. Now, for those who are new to the channel, Summer's Room is a blog page where we do recaps, reactions, and highlights. And I also throw some stuff in there about myself from time to time, okay? We give our perspectives and our opinions, but we do not, and I repeat, we do not turn our opinions or our views into facts. We don't make our views and our opinions someone else's truth. And as always, anyone who I cover, I'm highlighting or recapping, they are always more than welcome to come up and clear up some stuff if we misunderstood something, if they so choose to. Now, I don't typically reach out to people to try to get interviews or nothing. That's not what I do. If they just so happen to stumble across the live and we chit chatting about them, or somebody tag them and they come up and they be like, "Oh no, you got that wrong." I'm all ears, baby. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Chitty Chat. Hey, Stephiana. What's up, Edith? What's up, Wisdom? I think that was an earlier comment. Hey, Casey. What's up, Deborah? What's up, Mary? Yes, please make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Hey, Reese loves peace and joy. Welcome to the channel. Everybody show Reese love, peace, and joy some love. To welcome her to the chat, you guys. Welcome to Summer's Room. I hope that we'll see you around here a little more. I'm happy that you found us. Hannah Banana! Oh my God. Oh my God. Where you been at, Hannah? Where have you been? I feel like you just abandoned me and you just left me and like you just don't love me no more. Like, what did I do to you, Hannah Banana? Where have you been? I see you over there buying sneakers and stuff. I see you over there buying sneakers and whatnot. What's up, Nikita? Oh, she said LaTruth supporter in the building. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Tanya Frazier? She said Bree supporter in the building. This recap I don't think is going to have it. Bree might come up, Nikita, but I'm really not touching on. We're gonna see what happens. But the premises of this live is really not about Bree. It's about something that came to my inbox that Amora shared. I don't know who it was that inboxed it to me, but they wanted me to share this clip. And first and foremost, I do not share content. I don't typically share content from other blog pages, right? I normally like will hit the share button and things like that. But I absolutely stay away from pages that I feel like could possibly be a hate page. We all have our perspectives or whatever. If I feel like you are spewing hate or, creating your own type of narratives and it's your opinion, your view, I don't really share that kind of stuff out because I don't want to ever be attributed to someone who is co-signing anyone's view of one person. Absolutely, Casey. I'm always open to suggestions. I try to ask every so often, like if it's a content creator, an influencer, a celebrity, if it's a trending topic that you guys want me to touch on, let me know because I don't see everything. I can't see everything. I'm just one person. It's just me on Summer's Room. So I'm always open to suggestions. You can inbox me on Facebook on Summer's Room. Inbox is always open. From left to right, who is who in the picture? We have Miss Oso Pretty. Hold on, Steph. I'm gonna get into that. Let me see. There's some. Hey, Miss Mary, quite contrary. Welcome, boo. Hey, Destiny Love. She said I'm back in the building. I miss you too. You been, Destiny? No, I love you. I've been so busy with kids, life in general, and getting my new little business venture up and going. Girl, what are you doing now, Hannah Banana? Thank you so much for everybody who has come in. Make sure Gypsy Rose. Sonya Macy. I spoke about Sonya a little bit when it first came out, but not too much, only because those topics are super, super, super sensitive. Hey, Toya Boo, what you doing on this live? Ain't you on a cruise somewhere enjoying the wood of the waves, the motion of the ocean, literally? Don't do it too much, though. Don't do too much, though. You know that motion in that ocean gets you in trouble. Gypsy Rose, somebody else mentioned that to me. I feel so lost. I'm gonna have to take some time to understand her background. I will make note of that. Matter of fact, let me screenshot that so I can save it. Gigi, um, I actually have a clip in my phone that I was supposed to put up of Gigi. I used to cover Gigi or try to cover Gigi, but then she blocked my page, and I was like, "Dang, I didn't even do nothing." So I be forgetting about Gigi, but she's actually someone who I spoke about recently. What's up? Let's talk about it. I got a notification you live. You know I had to slide through Indeed. Finally caught a live. I am Team LaTruth in the building, stopping by to say, "Hey, what's up, Raw Truth and Uncut?" I seen that name before, Raw Truth and Uncut. I seen it somewhere, or somebody else got your page name on Facebook. Is that you on? Might be you on Facebook. I don't know. I'm glad you're talking about this tonight, beautiful summer. Hey, Teresa, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, if you are tuned in from Facebook, you better come on over to YouTube. I only stream to Facebook to let them know that I am live. But Facebook be playing games with the strikes and the dings and the da 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 ping ping ping. So I be taking my talents over to YouTube. So for those who are just tuning in, we are going to be covering some LaTruth and Amoria. I don't know if I'm chopping up her name, Amora, I think. Now I've seen her lives and stuff on YouTube. I've seen her live on YouTube. I'm a little bit confused about whether she's Team LaTruth or Team Bree or just Team her, because at one point I thought she was Team Bree, but then I remember she did a live where she kind of told on Bree, but now she back on LaTruth. So I don't really know what's the what, but I don't know. Send me the notification so I can go to YouTube. But I just put the link inside the chat. Thank you so much, Teresa. If you got, depending on what type of cell phone you have, normally it's just a drop down. If you don't, you could download an app to screen record. Go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Play Store and download an app, honey bunny. But so we're going to be covering. I received an inbox from someone who wanted me to share a clip, and after reviewing the clip that Amora put together, I couldn't share it because, for one, it didn't have any facts in it, and it was being presented as a fact. And I don't like to share things that are creating narratives that don't really have any actual truth to it, you know? So we're going to talk about that. And then we're also going to touch on a little bit of Miss Oso Prete because it was her birthday weekend. And I got a lot of backlash in the comment section for highlighting something positive. And I just seen that somebody created a post and tagged me in it and accused me again of being on Tay and Chef Carmen payroll. Now I'm going to ask Tay again next time I see it in Chef Carmen, where is my check? Because if I'm on y'all payroll, where is my money? Where is my money? Where is my money? Y'all know that viral thing that's going on. Like, where is my coins? I need them and I need them now. Okay. Okay. But I'm pretty sure I'm loud, so I apologize in advance. What's the difference in YouTube and Facebook? Security and safety, Casey. Facebook will ding you for any and everything. A lot of times people can report your content and you could absolutely have done nothing wrong in the content. But if enough people report your stuff, Facebook will give you a strike. It don't have to have any basis. It don't have to have really anything in it that actually violated any of their community standards. But if enough people report you, it will eventually stick. YouTube, you can't get away with that kind of stuff. It's harder to get someone taken down and things like that. It's a lot safer over there. Content creators, influencers, bloggers, you have a little bit more of protection, for what you're trying to do. So that's why I'm over on YouTube with it. Yes, please come to YouTube because I am going to be ending Facebook. Anybody that is on Facebook, if you would like to hear what I have to say about the things I'm going to be covering today, come on over to YouTube. Listening to that lady last night on 2K Live, I can't rock with her. I'm not on either side. I'm about to the truth because these lives be crazy. And now I did not watch 2K Live. I actually listened to some of, what is her page? It's something with an L. Oh my goodness. It's so many pages that are popping up on my YouTube. Drama and Dip lost 3 pages. Oh snap! People losing pages left and right. I can't. It's like Laquanda or Laquita or something with an L and a Q in it. And she was talking about the live that 2K did. I don't watch 2K anymore. We got our own little whatever. And she was giving 2K his props, and I'm happy that he actually was being unbiased and neutral in that live, and he actually listened and put the things together and spoke honestly. But that's not the history that I have with 2K, but I'm happy that that's the way that he's doing things nowadays. Lupac, yes, Lupac was talking about it. Lupac, if that's how you say it. Lupac, thank y'all. Oh, y'all on it. Hey, Danielle. um What's up, Cupcake Baby? Thank you so much for those who are members of the channel. Thank you so much for supporting me the way that you guys do. I appreciate you. Facebook, I'm finna drop Facebook in about the next 40 seconds. I'm going to drop the link again so you guys could come on over from Facebook if you would like to tune in. Lupac Baby, that's exactly. I was listening to some of her live and she was talking about it. And she was talking about how the lady came up and how she was mad and things like that because, yeah. LaTruth supporters is in the building. It must be the picture. Welcome everyone who is new to the channel. I hope that you will hit that subscribers bell, ping. I actually have a giveaway going on right now. So if you become a subscriber and you stay a subscriber, you could enter into an opportunity to win some gifts, cash actually. I have a video up that explains the detail of it. The gift away is a treasure hunt, and it starts this Monday. So if you like free money, you like gifts, check out the live that's titled 5K giveaway. Listen to the very beginning of it. It lays out what the treasure hunt consists of. And if you want to enter to win, let's go. Thank you, Teresa. I feel you, Summer. I don't agree with a lot of stuff 2K says, but I did yesterday because of this situation. Well, I might have to go watch that then because I've heard a lot of good stuff about that live. It's for YouTube. My giveaway is for YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, go watch the live. It is titled 5K giveaway. Or whatnot. So thank you. Okay. Facebook, I love y'all. But we got to go. It's still 30 people over on Facebook. I guess they don't want to hear my recap. So I'm drop the link and then I'm out. Y'all could go ahead and go get y'all snacks or y'all beverages, whatever y'all need while we get into this tea. And then, give me about 30 seconds so we finna get into it, y'all. All right?
Nice. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
And we are back. Welcome back. Welcome everyone who's tuned in on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, and welcome to all the new viewers today in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that subscribers bell. It is absolutely free. And for those who are just subscribing to the channel, make sure y'all go check out my previous live titled 5K giveaway, because I have a giveaway going on. It costs you nothing to enter it. All you have to do is be a subscriber and follow the rules for the giveaway, and hopefully you will be the one to win some coins. You need a mushroom. So today we're going to be covering a couple of things. I'm going to be starting off with Amoiras. I feel like I'm chopping up her name, so I do apologize. One thing Summers will do is chop up a name. I am good for chopping up a name. It is not intentional. Blame it on my public school system education from Philadelphia, okay? Sorry, okay? So I had received the inbox from someone. I won't say their name. I don't even know what their affiliation is with the person. They're probably just a supporter and thought they were doing a good deed. So they inboxed me and they was like, hey, can you share this? It's highlighting how LaTruth lied about his page being demonetized and the reason why it was demonetized. And so I go click on this clip, and it's a fairly short clip, and the clip is from Amoiras. And in this clip, some of y'all might remember LaTruth had went live a couple of months ago where he had actually shown where one of the videos on his, I think is his father's and daughter's page, a video was flagged for copyright infringement, and he actually showed the proof that Brianna had copyright striked him for a video that was also on her page. She claimed the copyright for it, and he was asking for it to be released and things like that. Fast forward to a week or so ago, he went live showing his actual payout account. I said it right? Okay. He went live and he showed his actual payout account. Okay. And so she highlighted this and tried to utilize that to show that he lied, because that he was lying about not receiving funds and being demonetized because he had received funds past the dates that he was saying he lost his monetization for that copyright strike. And see, the problem with the video clip that she showed is a couple of things. One, I know some people who don't do social media. What's up, She Devil? If I don't say anything, I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to get out what I want to say before I lose my train of thought. Okay, so just follow along with me. I'll try to go back and read the comments and make sure I say hey to whoever I missed. So the problem with that is this: a lot of people who are not content creators may not know how monetization goes, right? They might not understand exactly what they were looking at when Robert Hampton, aka LaTruth, showed his payout. Okay, so in that payout, it was 2 pages, I believe, that was shown. It was his Robert Hampton page, and it was his, what was the other page? Dang, I forget the name of the other page. I should have wrote it down, but it was two pages, I think, shown, and neither one of the pages that were shown were his father's and daughter's page. Now, when you look at your payouts for any page that you are receiving payout from, it will list the actual name where the money came from, and that page is not listed as one of the places that he was receiving money from for the payouts he did show in his payout account. So that was red flag number 1. Okay. Red flag number 2, she was trying to say because he had received payment after the February date, he had received payments in March and April, and I think May. She was trying to say, you still getting money when you said you demonetized. Another thing is, you can be demonetized on one page and not be demonetized on any of your other pages. Also, he never indicated, how long his demonetization was for. So from that, we know that he hasn't been paid for the last couple of months. So let's say that that page name was actually listed on his payout. Let's say that father's and daughter's page actually was showing that he received payout. That doesn't mean that he didn't lose his demonetization for that copyright strike, because you can lose your demonetization for as little as a few days, like 7 days, or you could lose it for months. So he could have absolutely lost his monetization for about 7 days. So he still would have made money in that month, which means he still would have got a payout in that month. So I was wondering why she would try to highlight these things in a way that she did. So either she's not aware of how Facebook's monetization go, but in her video, she tried to explain how monetization go as if she's aware of how it pays out, like how it works when you get demonetized. But she wasn't being truthful in that video. Now, I'm going to give her an excuse to say maybe she didn't know when somebody told her and she thought she knew, because I believe she's primarily on YouTube. Now, I have never been demonetized on YouTube. I'm fairly new to YouTube. My monetization on YouTube is fairly new. I'm just starting to generate money and things like that on YouTube. So I'm not sure if it works any differently from Facebook and how they strikes or things like that work on YouTube, but that's absolutely not how it works on Facebook. And so I understand that these pages a lot of times are in it, like they have a side, they've picked a side, they team this person or team that person, or they have an audience. It might not even be that they're team anybody. Sometimes content creators create an audience and then they have to continue to cater to said audience. So if you have an audience of people who are watching you and they are, example, Robert Hampton haters, then you have to continue to feed that narrative. You have to continue to pour into that narrative and it's easy to manipulate people who have no idea how social media operates. If that makes any sense. Now, I'm not saying that Amora intended to lie to the people. What I'm saying is the things that she said in her audio was not factual. And I'm not sure if she was not aware that they were not factual. I'm not sure if she is open to receiving this information. And I'm not sure if she's open to correct her statements, and say, hey, I had it wrong. I thought this, but it really was that. Because that's the type of person I am. When I cover content, I don't normally cover other people's opinions or perspectives. I normally get views right from. You're going to have to go and hit the replay, Luck, because I just went over all that, Luck. I don't want to repeat it. So you're going to have to hit the replay, or at the end of my live, sometimes I drop the link and people can come up and ask questions, but I don't want to go back over everything that I legit just said. Now, the good thing about YouTube that you can do if you are not aware of it, Luck, is you actually can rewind the live while I'm live. So if you want to go ahead and you want to hit the rewind, you want to swipe that I don't know what to call it, but the time clock, you could swipe it backwards and go take it back so you can hear like the things that I listed. But pretty much nothing that she said inside her snippet that she posted was factual. It was all speculation or whatnot. 2K tried to tell her that. Also, somebody did try to tell her that, Cheryl, and she was not receptive to it. What's up, Miss E? Thank you so much for being a new subscriber. I appreciate you. And welcome to the live chat. Look, sorry, I think this is the first time I saw your name too. So welcome to the live stream. I appreciate all of my new viewers, and I hope that you will hit that subscribers bell. Thank you so much. So I absolutely was not going to share that link on my page. I don't like to try to, I try to avoid sharing painted narratives, if that makes any sense. I like to share content directly from people's mouths that is pertaining to. Like, I cover Chef Carmen a lot, so I'll cover a clip that Chef Carmen said out of her mouth. I'll cover Brandy, Tay, Miss Oso Pritzy. I'll cover Miss Netta and things like that. So I normally take directly from the horse's mouth. I don't normally take clips from people who are sharing their opinion, because that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing my opinion. So I don't really expect to see me on another page, because I'm just giving my response, my interpretation of the things that I'm seeing. You dig? But from me having knowledge of how monetization works on Facebook, I knew that the information in that clip was absolutely not facts. And again, I'm not saying that Amora purposely lied and try to, steer the people a certain way to have them feel like Robert Hampton was lying. But the things that she said in that video was absolutely not correct information. Unless she has insight on what his demonetization strike consisted of, like what pages were striked, how long the strike was. None of that stuff that she said in there was actual factual. It was just like stuff she put together based on her assumptions. That's why I love watching you. You're about the truth. I try to be, and if I get something wrong and I'm corrected, I never have a problem with coming on here and say, hey, y'all, remember when I said so-and-so and so-and-so? I had that wrong. That's not what happened. This is what happened. I'm not going to go high and tuck my tail between my legs. Like, if I'm wrong about something, and it's been a time or two when I was wrong about something because I didn't watch something to its full extent, or I misunderstood something, and I'll come back on my live and I'll say, hey, I got that wrong, y'all. That wasn't what happened. And I'll apologize to whoever, because we have to be careful how we use our platforms. Because if you have an audience, whether it's 2 people or 2,000 people, a lot of times we influence people, even if it's not your intentions. We will influence people, and we could sway people and convince people to feel a certain way, a certain type of way about a person. And then the whole time the things you were saying were not even facts. It was just your feelings about how you felt, and now everybody else is feeling how you felt, and the whole time you was wrong. So you have to be careful about the things you put out here about people. And we just watching these people. We don't know their day in and day out. We have no clue like what they have going on in their life. As far as Brianna, I didn't put her thing on the thing, but I want to say congratulations to her. And I don't know why I don't know what the beef is with Brianna and LaTruth. I know they went through a nasty divorce and they had their own personal stuff. I don't understand what the issues is with the people that follow and why they have decided to like hate any one person the way that they do. I don't get it on social media in general when people pick a side and decide to hate people. I can't understand why people, even with her presenting her belly, she finally showed us her belly to say, hey, I don't know how y'all gonna say that's fake, but she's absolutely pregnant. That's definitely a pregnant belly. And she gonna pop her gum and she gonna get on your nerves, popping her gum, and she gonna do what she do. And so, and that's just that. So congratulations to her and Janelle on her pregnancy journey. I hope that she delivers two beautiful and healthy bundles of joy. And that's pretty much all I had to say on Brie. I didn't really have anything that I had to cover on her. Hey, Blasted. Girl, she not trying to take her lie back after she was told that her information was a lie. So, and see, that be the problem, because a lot of times we can control a lot of things as people that hit that live button. Like, you could be the difference between a mob of people hating someone or a mob of people trying to understand and like, oh, that's not the case. I got it wrong about this person. And I don't think that we should use our platforms, if we have a voice and we have people that listen to us, to guide people in the wrong way. I don't think we should be using our platforms to make people feel how we feel about a person because we don't like someone. I don't like that. It's a couple people on this here internet that I don't care for because of my own personal reasons. But I'm not finna come on here and purposely make up anything about people, or not take back something that I had wrong. Hey, Patty, how you doing, love? Or not take back something I had wrong about an individual simply because I don't like them. That's just not who I am, though. Like, I'm not going to paint this bad picture of somebody just because I don't like them. Like, if it's not true, or if I see something about someone, like, that's not true about so-and-so. Like, I don't bang with that person and I don't like that person, but that's not true. That's not what happened. Like, that's not what was said. That's not what I do. Um, So yeah, so I kind of wanted to share why I wouldn't share that clip, and kind of just hopefully break it down for some people. If you guys missed it, catch the replay for how monetization works on Facebook. We got to stop creating false narratives. And when we put out information that is wrong and we are corrected about it, we have to start coming back on them very same platforms and say, hey, I got it wrong. That wasn't the case. That's not how it went. That information is null and void. Y'all disregard that. Maybe you'll catch them on something else that's factual, that you can get them on, but don't create stuff to make a person look bad. Now, that's not what I'm saying that Amoira did, because I don't know her. I don't know Shorty. Now, I know she caught up in a couple of things. People are saying that I've caught some of her lives, little snippets, but not much. Some other stuff people saying that she's lied about and then she's came back and retracted. One being something about abuse and them attributing it to LaTruth and then retracting it and saying it actually was allegedly Janelle that did the abuse and recording was played and all that stuff. I don't know. I try to stay away from stuff like that a little bit because that's a little bit too deep for me. Abuse, domestic violence, and all that stuff. I'm not digging up nobody's court records and all that. And I know people into all that. I don't do stuff like that. To me, that's too much for me. I think that's being way too invested. And I'm just not about to dig into people's personal lives like that. Yes, it's public record, but it ain't public record for me. That ain't what I do. So that's pretty much was that on that. Yes, please make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Did anybody have any questions about what I said concerning the breakdown of her clip and how monetization worked and how the things that she said was not factual? Let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer what I can. How you been, Patty King? How are you? What's up, She Devil 911? What's up, Miss E? Did I miss anybody? What's up, Cheryl? How y'all doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome. What's the word for the day? What's up? Oh, I said hi to you already, I think. But ain't nothing wrong with saying hi again. Did I say hi to you, Cupcake? Hey, Cupcake Boo. So another thing that I wanted to touch on was Miss Oso PR. You're so right. A lot of these people go way too far. Yeah, that's not the type of blogger I am. I'm not doing all that. I wanted to talk on Miss Oso PR, okay? Because I have not been here since the beginning of none of these things that are happening on social media with none of these people. I kind of came in the midst of all this stuff kind of happening. I'm new. Let me see. Amoiras announced last night in her live this morning, there is a new corrected video coming out. Okay, well, we'll wait for the new corrected video. Thank you so much for letting us know that, me. I appreciate that. So Amora did say she was wrong and that will be corrected. Okay, awesome. I'm happy to hear that. That is absolutely amazing. But that video, last I checked, is still on her page. So I'm wondering why she didn't take it down. I don't know if it's down now, but when I looked a little while ago, it was still posted on her YouTube page. And so if she said that it was incorrect, I would take it down. But that's just me. She could run her page how she sees fit. Hello, Summer's Room. I am new to your channel. One thing I know about Amora, she will come and say if she was wrong. Thank you so much for the super chat, Latanya, and I'm so happy to hear that. And I can't wait for her to do so. They said that she's going to correct it, so we'll just listen out for that. Some people were saying on 2K Live when they were trying to inform her that she was wrong, she wasn't trying to hear it. Now, I wasn't there for 2K Live, so all this is third-party information, but I am so happy to hear that she is the type of person that will correct her wrongs, because that is something that I am big on. Because we a lot of times, unfortunately, we do influence our audiences, and we can guide people and sway them a certain way. So I'm happy to hear that. Thank y'all so much for informing me of that. I appreciate that. Now, y'all heard that. So for those who know who Amoria is, make sure y'all go check her page out to see what she has to say about her update. Now back to Miss Oso Prete. For those who don't know who Miss Oso Prete is, she is the wife of Chef Carmen. Hopefully y'all know who Chef Carmen is, okay? Now, she celebrated her birthday, I believe, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, or it was 2 days ago. I think her birthday was I think it was yesterday. I might be lying. It was yesterday or the day before. It was within the last 2 days, her birthday was. And she celebrated it. She had a beautiful dress. She had dinner with some of her family and friends, and things like that. And she had a pink Rolls Royce. Chef Carmen flew in from Atlanta to celebrate with her, and they looked like they had an amazing time. Now, for whatever reason, people decided to go dig up where she got her inspiration from, allegedly. Now, this is allegedly. She got inspiration from 2 other content creators. Dang, I gotta do better with writing stuff down. I have to do better with writing stuff down. I can't think of their names. Hey Edith, I can't think of their names, but it was 2 other content creators. One does like vlogs from cleaning her home and stuff like that. And she had a pink Rolls Royce. She also lives in Houston. And honestly, from looking at the photos, it looked like not only is it the same pink Rolls Royce, but it looked like they had the same Tamara Bradshaw. It looked like they had the same driver for the car. So I'm assuming maybe the person that drove the Rolls Royce is probably the owner of said Rolls Royce. That would be my assumption. I don't know if that's true or not, but just because it was the same drivers, I'm thinking maybe it's the same owner. So they found someone who had the same Rolls Royce as her for her birthday a couple of months ago. I think Tamara's birthday was in June and Tay's birthday was in August. Okay. And then they went and found her dress. It's another influencer that wore the same dress that Tay did and gave out the person where she purchased the dress from. Now, I'm not sure if that's the same vendor that she got the dress from, or if that's where she's seen the dress worn or nothing. But people are pretty upset about it. And I'm a little bit lost. Are you the same person? I can't think of what her name was before, but she had that same freaking Barbie doll picture as her profile picture, and I crack up every time I seen it. Are you the same person? Accountability is free. People seem to be upset about her saying like she's not original, and because I told her she ate. To me, Tay was beautiful. I think everything that they did was dope, and I think they carried it. And she ate up, and like I said, she ate and she ain't leave no crumbs. And from what I have learned about Tay, she's always been a girl that likes the color pink, rose gold. She always is showing like floral stuff. She likes really dainty, pretty stuff. And the color hair she wears, something that she wears all the time, like that's her color hair. Lupac. Who is Lupac? I mentioned Lupac just now. Oh, you might be watching like a replay. She might be watching like she might have rewinded the live. So people were in my comments upset that I posted about it and like highlighted the positive things from her lives and complimented her on her dress and stuff, and said that I could see why people mad because she ate down. And I'm like, for me, if you're not a hater, she absolutely ate down. And I don't recall, and I haven't caught every one of her lives. It's impossible for me to do that. But I don't recall Tay ever claiming that the idea for her birthday was not inspired by someone else. I didn't hear her claiming like she got the dress made from scratch. From my understanding, she said she paid $70 from the dress. And if anybody knows about custom dresses, they cost a lot more than that. So I would assume she purchased it from some type of boutique. Um, and people get inspiration for parties and themes and stuff like that all the time. So I'm not really sure what the like why people are so upset about the fact like if she did get inspiration from someone else. And then they brought up the fact of that the lady also had a Barbie theme the year before when Barbie was very popular last year. A lot of people did Barbie themes and had the Barbie box and was, doing that thing like that was a thing. Um, she also copied her birthday Barbie theme, Christmas tree. Nothing wrong with copying, but what she is doing to Samara is creepy. At least give her a shout out for copying her style. I mean, creepy to who? I think only if you read too deep into it would you be creeped out. Maybe she follows her. Maybe she's inspired by the girl. I have no idea. I don't even know if that's really where she got her inspiration from. I could absolutely see how one would assume that she did. Like, it would make sense that that's where she got it from. If like, oh, she did that too. She did that too. I didn't see the Christmas thing. I only seen the mention of the Barbie thing. But I don't know why that's strange. So I'm in the business, or used to be. I haven't done it in a little while, but I'm a party decorator, right? It's one of my trades, one of my businesses that I still have, although I'm not operating it. Do you know how many themes I have done on repeat? Do you know how many themes I have done, like to the point where I don't even have to buy new merchandise because people want exactly what they saw somebody else have? Getting inspiration from someone else, seeing someone else do something and liking it and getting it is a thing. We all do it. A lot of people do it. Oh, I seen her shoes. I like them. I'm finna go buy them shoes. Oh, her hair is cute. I want that style. Oh, did y'all see that? I want that. All of us do it. So I'm not really sure like why that is a focal point. To me, that is creepy. To me, focusing on what she did and actually searching and finding out that somebody else did the same thing and then trying to say like, oh, she creepy, she copying somebody verbatim. It's what people do. And honestly, the people that people are mentioning does stuff and put stuff out there to influence others. They are influencers. The lady who presented that dress, she said where you could get it from. She is actually modeling the dress, the items for other people to buy it. Like, they're legit modeling these things for other people to hopefully go out and purchase them, to hopefully go out and mimic them. So I don't see how it's any different. I think everyone has their own perspective, and I guess depending on how you look at it will be how you see it, because I don't see it as creepy. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it just depends on the angle you decide to look at it from. And a lot of people who are viewing it that way don't like Tay. So of course you're going to look at it like that. Now, I don't know if that is your situation. Accountability is free. But most of the people who were commenting under my posts don't like Tay for whatever their personal reasons is. And so they had a negative undertone about what they were seeing. Now, like I said, I have not known Chef Carmen and Tay from the beginning. I'm just getting into their story, and I've been watching and trying to figure out why everybody hates Tay. It's so many people that don't like Tay, and honestly, the more and more I watch Tay, the more I like Tay. Um, She's bougie, and there's nothing wrong with that. She likes luxury. She likes high value things. And honestly, like, I came across, I think, her Instagram or something, and just looking at her past even before, hey Kelsey Love, looking into her past even before she met Chef Carmen, and this has always been her. So I'm not really sure why people try to attribute her doing these things like to dig into Chef Carmen's pockets, because this was Tay before she met Chef Carmen. So I'm like, I could see like if I would have dug, like went back into her history and her pictures and found out she was wearing like um Ross or Rainbow clothes, you know what I'm saying? Or, penny loafers, Kmart stuff. And now all of a sudden you want to wear furs and you want to take luxury trips. And then it would be like, ho, ho, ho. Now all of a sudden you want to spend. But Tay been spending. She done been to Bali, and I'm looking at her pictures from her traveling across the world. And then I can't understand why people try to say she's not a nurse, because if you go on some of her pages, if you scroll far enough, you legit see Tay in um her white jacket, like her, some people call it like a doctor's coat, a medical coat, her medical coat, and you see her you see her credentials with her name on it. BSNRN Tanisha, like her name, like you see it on her you see it on her coat. um you see her badges from her working in the hospitals, like you see these things to prove like she's an actual nurse. And so I'm like, why do people think like she lying about being a nurse? I'm very confused about that. I don't get a thank you for my super chat. I didn't see it, knee deep. Amora will stand in her if she is wrong. Thank you so much, knee deep. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for your super chat. I wasn't looking at my screen. A lot of times when I'm trying to get a thought out, I won't look directly at my screen because I am sidetracked very, very easily. And so if I start to read the comments, I'll lose my train of thought. So I definitely wouldn't purposely not say thank you to someone who gifted me anything. So just know that about me. I will try to always shout out anyone that is supporting me, whether it's for free or monetary. Let me see. I don't get. Oh, I read that. They just hate Tay is why they tripping out. And you know what's crazy? Because I'm watching, and when I seen she was in that Rolls Royce, when I saw the Rolls Royce, I was like, people gonna talk trash. I'm waiting to hear somebody talk trash. And so then I found out Nandy did a live and talked trash. And I seen, is a page, Striker, somebody put up a post saying that I'm on the payroll for Chef Carmen and Tay. And I'm like, why? Like, I don't get it. Then somebody said, if I'm going to cover them, cover the other stuff. What other stuff am I covering? Because the other pages that talk about Chef Carmen and Tay are like, they come off like blog pages. They aren't people who actually are into it with Chef Carmen and Tay. They just have been expressing how they don't like Chef Carmen and Tay. That's not the type of content that I typically cover. Now, Nandy is going to court with Chef Carmen. So when she do updates about her court stuff, I'll take snippets of that. But I'm not going to post a snippet of her mocking Chef Carmen and, trying to sound like her and talking about, her disfiguration or her feet being big. Like, I've seen some of Nandy's stuff and things like that. I'm not going to cover that kind of stuff because that's not what my page is about. Now, there's other pages that will probably cover that, but you won't get that from my page because I don't cover that kind of stuff. Now, if you're going through court like Nandy is, I will take snippets of that when Nandy talks about her court case and things like that. When Nikki was saying she was going to court behind when Nikki said she was going to court behind Chef Carmen and going to file suits and stuff like that, I cover stuff like that and things like that. But I'm not just going to post clips of people talking and dogging people. And that's how I see it. They are entitled to feel how they feel. I don't understand or know like the history of why they feel the way they feel. So I'm not going to speak to what they should feel and what they should say. But that's just not that's not what I cover. That's not what my page is about. So I'm not really sure what people meant by I need to cover the other side. When Rico decided to leave, I covered Rico's story. I actually just posted an update about Rico. So I cover stuff like that, but I don't cover people just bashing and trashing. That's just not what I do. Because of her intense criminal record. I know about her past, her criminal record. I still don't see what that has to do with. I still don't see what that has to do with a birthday. What does her criminal record have to do with her getting inspiration for her birthday from somebody else? Like, did she go to the person's house and like steal out of her window? Like, did she climb through her window and steal something out her house? Like, I don't understand. Like, did she go hold them hostage? Because I know it's some serious stuff on her. Or you talking about her RN? Even with her criminal record, like, I don't know. I've heard of it, but the fact of the matter is, if you go on her page, you see her graduating, you see her graduation party, you see her showing um her certificate, you see her actively working, and you see her badges. And this was the year before she met Chef Carmen, and her record is older than her meeting Chef Carmen. So I still don't know what her criminal record would have to do with her being a nurse. I don't know what her criminal record would have to do with her getting a Rolls Royce for her birthday and getting a cute dress. I don't see what any of that has to do with right here, right now. Like, I don't understand that. And I don't dig into people's history. I'm not finna try to go connect the dots because somebody had a sketchy young, somebody did some sketchy stuff in their younger and at a younger age, prior to. That's not who I am. I am not an investigative page. I am not a detective page. I do not play CIA or a PI. I don't do any of those things. I just talk about what is current, what is actively going on, because that ain't none of my concern. And to me, that's being way too invested. And what is the purpose of that? What would I gain out of it? Trying to tear someone down about things that happened in their past. Like, what do I get out of trying to tear down people about stuff that happened in their past? Like, what do I get out of that? Like, I don't I don't get that. I don't have no vendetta against anybody. So I don't have a reason to come on here and try to paint people out to be like bad guys. I don't. So I guess, those other pages that cater to that, then that's where people will go see it. But I just talk about the right here, right now. And to me, that don't make any sense. To me, it don't make any sense. Like, even saying like with her criminal history, I don't see what any of that has to do with right now. Thank you so much, Knee Deep. I appreciate that. Everybody has a past. Some of us just don't get caught. Only God can judge you. To be real, I don't really watch them too at all, but I just think it's crazy how far they go with them too. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, nothing. You were talking about the RN. I know that's why I kind of switched over to the RN thing, because I figured you was talking about that too. You don't have to hate content is why they say you on the payroll. Yeah, I figured that much, Knee Deep. I figured that much, but I cover everybody the same way. I'm going to give people their props. If I see something and I like and I think you did your big one, like, as an example, I'm gonna bring her name up. Yaya, for example. Me and her do not see eye to eye. She don't like me. I don't care for her, you know, and it probably would be up forever, honestly. But when I see stuff that's good, like, I came across her wedding photos and she was a beautiful bride. I thought she looked absolutely stunning. I am not going to say, "Oh, she ugly, girl," and beat her down, because that's just not who I am. If I see something and I think it's pretty, I think you beautiful, I'm going to give you your props. I'm not a hater. That's just not who I am. While it's not reciprocated, because they are who they are, that's just not who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's just not in my blood. Um, so you saw how Tay bashed Rico? No, I didn't see how Tay bashed Rico. When did Tay bash Rico accountability? Now, if you're talking about, I did see the screenshots from Tay when they put up the screenshots. I didn't see bashing inside the screenshots. Are you talking about like the screenshots from the phone? If you're talking about something else, I'm not really sure what you meant. Now, I did follow the thing when people were trying to say like, um uh that he was left for pretty much like for dead. I posted actually the clip where Tay offered for Rico to come stay at the house. I posted the clip because a lot of people were saying, so I went to go look, like, dang, did she go ride with him and then just like leave him in the dark by himself? And no, that's not what happened. She actually asked him, offered for him to come stay at the house. And he doesn't respond. And the reason why he didn't respond is because he probably already had plans to go, because he ended up exiting left right after that happened. He was gone. So that's probably why he didn't stay at the house. Um and then, but bashing, I don't know. I might have missed that. I don't. Was it a video? Are you talking about when or are you talking about when she did the video when she responded to him, putting Chef Carmen's info out and getting on that live? Or, like, are you talking about the live where she responded to Rico? Accountability is free. To be, I write that. Everybody has a pass. You gained a new subscriber. Did I? No. Go watch the live, Kelsey. It's a live up titled 5K giveaway. The instructions on how to participate is in here. Thank you, Billy Davis, so much. I appreciate you. I love that you don't tear people down. Yeah, that's not. So you back talking. You just said you don't know why, and when we tell you now, you don't do that. Good night, huh? What you talking about? You don't know why, and when we tell you now, you don't do that. Good night. I don't know what she talking about, and if she left, I guess I will never know. Um. I just could never take the time out of my day to write a rude comment on an influencer page just because I don't like them, and no one is perfect, and I would never be that invested in someone. She not backpedaling at all. She's explaining it to you. That's Tay and Rico business. Accountability is free. Have you ever had a disagreement with a friend? Yeah, I don't know what she was referring to, and if she's going, I guess I will never know. But I ain't backpedaling on nothing that I said, so I don't know what she's saying. Backpedal on what? I don't understand what the hate is. I don't understand. I'm just telling you, like, trying to answer the stuff she was saying, because I definitely covered, like, when Rico left. But reading a comment in the comment section and me talking is different. I'm trying to, like, figure out what you're referring to, trying to sift through some possibilities of what you could be referring to, so you could say, yeah, that's what I mean. Because I have covered some of it, but I don't get it. I don't get the hate for it. Tay was beautiful on her birthday. She did her thing. She ate and she left no crumbs, like I said. That's my opinion. And I don't know how anybody could be mad about my opinion. If y'all didn't like how she looked and y'all think she stalked somebody else to get the look, then you know, that's your perspective, that's your opinion, but it's not mine, and you can't force me to have that opinion, you know. I wish it was a lot of people was like you. Thank you, I appreciate that, Billy. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Cotton Rain? Cotton Rain, how you doing? um she can't make you feel a certain way about someone, and they can't make me. I honestly have been watching Chef Carmen and Tay, trying to just figure out where the hate has come from. And honestly, one of the things that I watched was, it was a live that Lena did a live, and Chef Carmen's daughter was there, and she was in the comments, and she ultimately admitted all of this started because they didn't like that Chef Carmen moved as fast as she did with Tay and allow her to be in, like, you know, to be a part of her life the way that she did. And I'm just like, well, she said that herself. Like, she typed it. I covered it. And for me, that was an eye opener, because I'm like, well, dang, why can't it be separate? Like, why did everything have to fall apart because Tay decided to Chef Carmen decided to fall in love? Like, I don't get that part. And that be the thing, people don't be wanting to understand, and that's okay too. And I know sometimes doing conversations like this, when I'm kind of not catering to one side, sometimes you lose supporters or followers or people that watch you because you don't cater to, like, their feelings. I don't have but I don't that's just not who I am. I watch, I observe, and based on the things that I saw, I honestly, I don't get it. I don't get it. Everybody labels Tay as a gold digger, but when I go look at Tay's background, she been doing it like this. Like, she's been doing it. She's been doing it like that. So I don't understand. And I'm like, the house she lived in was hers. Chef Carmen moved into her home. So I'm like, Chef Carmen, the car, the cheap, the Jeep, the truck that she got, Tay bought her the truck. So I'm just like, I don't understand how she is the gold digger. It seems receptive to me, like, you know, Tay do for her and things like that. So I don't get, and I think people misconstrue her, the way she kind of talk. She talks like a matter of factly. She talks. She like a straight shooter almost, but I don't think like in a mean way. I don't think like in a mean way. I think people misconstrue how she talks. Just like a lot of people misconstrue how I talk sometimes. I even like try to remind myself, like, You know, I could come off abrupt or abrasive or harsh sometimes, but that has to do with my upbringing. It has to do with where I'm from. It has to do with how I'm accustomed to engaging with people who I grew up around. But that's not my intentions. Like, my intentions are not to be abrasive or come off aggressive or combative. Like a lot of people think because I ask questions. I ask questions because I like to understand. It's not me being combative or argumentative or trying to fight. I be legit trying to understand like what you're saying to me. I need to fully understand. Like, I need that light bulb moment. So I will ask questions, and I might ask the same question in a different way because maybe how you answered it for me didn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And I also like points of references. Like, that's why I always tell people, like, when they be like, you don't understand or you don't get it, or they said it or they did this, send me the clip, give me a link. I'll go watch it and listen to it. And if you could give me a link, or you could show me where they actually said something themselves, you could show it coming out of their mouths, I'd be like, oh, they said that, you right about that. But nobody has been able to do that. Nobody has been able to do that for me yet. They always want to like give me something that somebody else said. No, I don't want to hear what somebody else said. I want to know what I want to hear what the person you are claiming said. Like, I want to hear it come out of their mouth. I don't want to hear what somebody else put together, or what somebody pieced together, or what somebody assumed, or what somebody speculated. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. And that's just how I roll. Because I'm not in the business of disliking someone because somebody else disliked them. I'm just not like, I don't dislike Nandy. Now me and Nikki, Chef on the pull up, we had our run in, but I don't necessarily dislike her either. But she came from my religion. So I ain't really too much like that. And I've never, ever, ever prior to that, I didn't disrespect her. I didn't say anything bad about her. And she came from my religion all because she was siding with people and she was going after a friend of mine, and they all played in their face, about information about my friend, and she came from my religion. And I was just like, you don't even know me. Why are you speaking on my religion? Like, why you talking to my religion? Like, why are we doing that? So that put a bad taste in my mouth about her. Um, and the thing with 2K is he actually was shown that information that was given to him by other people about my friend was incorrect, that was false. And he said that he would apologize and take back, he would be just as loud publicly about him being wrong, correcting it, about the information he put out, and he ain't stand on business. He didn't stand on business about that. And it's kind of been up ever since. And I don't really know why it's up for me, is up for him with me, and why he has decided to come at me the way he did. I mean, he's called me out of my name and everything before. So I'm not really sure for real what that energy is about. Like, just stand on what you said you was going to do. Like, you were wrong. The information you were given were wrong. I actually tried to warn you about the people, let you know, like, they're going to stir you in the wrong direction because they are on a witch hunt. And instead of you listening to what I had to say, and I hate to say because that it has to do with the color of skin, but sometimes that's what it feel like. You decided to rock with them folks, and they put you in a bad spot, and that's just that on it. And so that's just not how I roll. It's not. If I'm wrong about something, if somebody bring me something to say, hey, you was wrong, I'm gonna stand on business. I'm gonna say, hey, y'all, I was wrong. That's not what happened. That's not what this person did. So I know I put this out there about them. That's not a fact. So go ahead and retract that. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody operate like that. I get that. It is what it is. But I'm gonna have to go catch that replay of 2K because it sounds like it was a really good live. So I'm gonna go see what happened on that. I probably should have watched that before I did this. I might have had some more to speak about, but I might be doing a live on TikTok covering Miss Netta and Charles with another blogger. So y'all listen out for that announcement. If you have TikTok, make sure you following me on all platforms. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Go hit that subscriber button. I'm trying to get the 10K on TikTok. And look out for a live because I might be going live in a little bit with a friend. I enjoyed you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed me. Thank you to everyone that sent me super chats and super stickers. I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone that subscribed to the channel today. I hope to see you guys again really soon. I hope you enjoyed the content. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. And we are out of here.
Dice. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Summer's room. The tea is coming soon.
We got the tea.
If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Summer's room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Bye.